How's it going, everybody? Thank you guys for coming back and hanging out with me today. My name is Chris, and I know what you guys are thinking. Hey, Chris, you look a little different. Hey, you look weird. Did you get a haircut? Did you get some new glasses? I shaved my beard. Yeah. So today is going to be a collaboration video with a homie from SoundCloud. He sent me some loops a while back, some original loops that he composed. I'm going to hit up my SoundCloud, download all those links, and we're going to make some music. Let's get it. If you guys want to check out my SoundCloud account, you can just go to soundcloud.com/Chris Galactic, or go up to the search bar up here and just type in Chris Galactic. The beat that's doing the best right now is a beat that I posted a month ago, and it's actually doing pretty well. The name of the beat is called Balance. 48 people like the beat, and I have 545 plays in a month, which for my little SoundCloud account, it's pretty good because normally my beats don't reach 500. As a matter of fact, I don't think I have a whole lot that have reached 500. For example, this one I posted a year ago. Well, both of these, I posted them a year ago and they just reached the 500 mark. So it's kind of cool to see that it's been a month and I've already reached 545 plays. And this one, for example, is another beat that is actually doing pretty well. I'm at 784, but people tend to like this one a little bit more. Okay, so let's download those files. Now, the person that I'm collaborating with, let me give him a shout out. His name is Jesus Norris. He's from Rancho Santa Margarita. If you guys want to give him a follow, he composed the music that I'm going to be using today. So I'll leave his link in the description box below if you guys want to check out his music. Let's see what we can do with this. Okay, so I have to change the length. I have to go to the amp tab and change the decay time to infinite. That way I'm able to use the entire sample. There's a very interesting thing that the Digitakt does. I'm not too sure if this is a feature or if it's just because there's too much noise in my audio lines. I don't know. Point is that if I set the threshold all the way down to 0 and I press yes to start recording, or function yes, you notice that there's a sound wave. Now, just so you guys know, I'm not recording anything, I'm not playing anything. As you can see, my input meters are all at 0, -42. There's no audio besides my voice. So what exactly is it recording? Now, I don't want to press function yes. Function yes allows me to preview the audio that I just recorded. I don't want to do that just yet. I want to turn down the volume because it's probably going to be really loud if I play it. So, all right, you guys ready? It's white noise. It's white noise. White noise is perfect for lo-fi. So I'm going to use that, which is a very, very cool thing because I don't know if you guys noticed, but I like adding layers under my beats just to kind of glue them together a little bit. So normally what I do is I like to add some, I don't know, some outside noises that I've recorded on the field or rain or anything like that. Rain especially. But the Digitakt records white noise. I don't know if it's supposed to do that, but it works out for me because you know me, I love lo-fi stuff, and the more noisy the better. Okay, so one of the first things that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set my BPM to, I don't know, 75. Now I'm gonna load up my drums. I'm gonna hit SRC assign. I'm gonna double tap it so I can get the waveform. And I could basically turn this D knob over here on this side, and it lets me scroll through my sound pool. Now the first thing that I like to do is I like to do the kick drum first. Oh, sorry. That was like a snare hit. I load up everything ahead of time. That way when I do find a sample or when I come across a melody that I want to mess around with, I can just load it into the Digitakt, have the drums loaded up, have whatever sound that I need loaded up. That way it doesn't stop me from being creative. You know, that's one of the things that's important to me personally about making music. And that's one of the things that kind of slowed me down in the past. You know, I come from the SP404, SP202, MPC type of background where it kind of takes forever for you to accomplish the sound that you're going for. Now with the Digitakt and a lot of the newer stuff, especially when you're working with a digital audio workstation, that limitation is not there. You work so quick, you work so fast, and that's probably one of my favorite things about computers, music programs like Ableton, Logic, Reason, Fruity Loops. It just lets you grab and go, right? So in my opinion, the Digitakt is that same concept, but as a hardware sampler. So I'm going to hit function PTN, which is pattern. And you see the motion that I just did right now where I hit function and then I hit pattern. That's kind of what you have to do in order to get to this menu, the metronome menu. Because if you notice, if I hold function or if I press them both at the same time, it says metronome is off. So if you try to do it at the same time, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So what I do is I hit function first, then pattern, and it brings this window. Now, you're asking, why do you need this window? This window allows me to adjust the pre-roll before bars by moving the G knob. I'm going to set it to 1. And then I'm going to turn on the metronome by turning the E knob. I'm going to hit no to go back. Hit no again. Oh, actually, I'm already back. Sorry. There. That's the menu I was trying to go. Okay. So now let's record my snare drum. So right now I'm filtering out the whole bottom end of a hi-hat. You really don't need the bottom end of a hi-hat. It ends up really muddying the mix if the hi-hat is very low heavy. Now I'm gonna go turn up my kick drum. I'm gonna set the overdrive. I'm gonna get a little bit more aggressive with it. Another thing that's really cool about the Digitakt is that I can actually bit reduce the sounds that I'm using. So I'm gonna give you guys an example. I'm gonna get pretty crazy with this. I'm gonna set it to 65 bit reduction. I'm gonna hit the kick drum. Turn the volume down a little bit because it might be a little loud. Now that's a cool sound. It's distorting. It sounds gritty. If that's the sound you're going for, cool. I'm not gonna get that crazy with it. I think around 20 sounds good. Okay, let's record. So what I'm doing now is that because I played it live, obviously I don't play perfect. So by holding down the step sequence and hitting this arrow or this arrow, it allows me to micro time the sample. So I can push it back, I can push it forward, basically whatever I think sounds good. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now. I'm messing around with it.
And